अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम टू यूसीपी टॉक्स। मैं हूं आपकी होस्ट हसीबा खालिद और आज के हमारे गेस्ट ना सिर्फ यूसीपी के एलुमनाई हैं बल्कि एलुमनाई नेटवर्क को स्ट्रॉन्ग करने में इनका बहुत अहम किरदार है। मैं बात कर रही हूं मोहम्मद अली एजाज के बारे में, जो कि करंटली सीपीई के हेड भी हैं। अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, वेलकम टू यूसीपी टॉक्स।
Thank you very much, Aziba, for inviting me. And I'm really glad to be part of this show at UCP TV. Starting about myself, I would say कि since I am UCP graduate, मैं यहीं का alumnus हूँ. It's been long time, but I can still remember those old good days. मैंने UCP से Bachelor's of Electrical Engineering की.
Okay, you've done engineering.
Yes, I am an engineer by my एजुकेशन एंड आफ्टर दैट मैंने एक दो कंपनीज में काम किया जिसके अंदर मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी भी इन्वॉल्व थी और आफ्टर एन ईयर आई केम टू द फील्ड ऑफ एजुकेशन और इट्स बिन नाउ 13 years आई एम पार्ट ऑफ दिस एजुकेशन industry. I've been into different universities and lastly from the last 3.5 around 4 years I would say I'm in UCP. And I've been into teaching, I've been into mentoring, I've been into research, I'm an author, I've been into student management, I've been director student affairs, I have been head of alumni relations, and now currently I'm heading Center for Professional Excellence at University of Central Punjab, which is a department for training and capacity building of human resource.
By the way, I would say it's quite a long journey. So like it's more than a decade. All I can see कि you have done so many work. So I want to ask you, you have come to UCP, you have graduated from here. यहीं से पढ़ के दोबारा यहीं वापस आना और इसी जगह के लिए कुछ करना, how does it feel?
When I talk about UCP, इसके बाद bachelor's के बाद भी I've done 2 degrees. I've done my master's and I'm currently enrolled into PhD. But somehow UCP is very close to my heart. You can say कि जिससे मैंने ये फैसला किया और ये अखज़ किया, आई हैव एब्स्ट्रैक्टेड दैट बैचलर्स इज़ योर लास्ट फॉर्मल एजुकेशन डिग्री प्रोग्राम, क्योंकि जो बैचलर्स तक आप जो पढ़ रहे होते हैं दैट इज़ वेरी फॉर्मल, वेरी स्ट्रक्चर्ड एंड that is the reason कि UCP is very close to my heart because I've spent a lot of hours here in studying inside the class. And the study I got outside, the education, the learning I got from outside the class, from different student activities, from different student societies, that was also a big part of my life then and even big part of my career excellence today. So वापस UCP में आना is really amazing, really great, and I feel like कि जैसे is very nostalgic कि जैसे मैं पुराने दिनों में आ गया हूँ, and it's really great.
Obviously nostalgia तो है। अच्छा मैं आपसे you talked about the excellence and the education mostly, like you're also teaching here. So I want to ask you a question. Currently we see a pattern in students that they want to pursue certain careers, लेकिन they are quite confused regarding it. So how does CPE helps them out in that?
जैसे पहले होता था कि you have been into people graduate, they start their career and they end with the same career line. But now in this time अब हो ये रहा है कि people are starting their career and the smart move is because of the technology revolution and people are evolving day by day.
Yeah, they are.
They are shifting their careers, they are moving forward, they are moving towards success. And likewise CPE जो है उनको successful बनाने में, उनकी career transitions में, उनकी capacity building में help करता है. This space or this gap is where CPE comes actually.
Yeah, they're bridging it basically.
Yes.
So I want to ask you a question. Like students and even the graduates, they are working in, लेकिन they don't have the capacity कि वो industry में जाके relevant हो सके उस तरीके से. So how do you guys come in and bridge that gap for them?
Okay, there is a study कि even in आजकल if you start studying a 4 years degree program, by the time you complete your degree, what you have already read has become obsolete.
Obviously.
ठीक है जी. Likewise, when you are into an industry, you're working on a certain position, you need constant reiteration, you need constant training, you need constant support.
You need to constantly update yourself.
Update yourself to be where where you're supposed to be or where you want to be actually. सो उसके लिए ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम्स, उसी के लिए स्किल बिल्डिंग, उसी के लिए रेलेवेंट वर्कशॉप्स, दे आर वेरी वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. अगर आप अपने आप को अपडेट नहीं रखेंगे, खास तौर पे आजकल के टाइम के अंदर,
जी जी
तो you will become irrelevant
जी.
and you might not be able to, you know, land into a position where you want to be.
सर मेरा अगला सवाल है स्किल बेस्ड लर्निंग के हवाले से. इसके बारे में बहुत कुछ सुनने को मिलता है, लेकिन एज सच इतनी इन्फॉर्मेशन या रिगार्डिंग मुझे कुछ होता हुआ दिखाई नहीं देता है करेंटली इन पाकिस्तान. सो आप उसके बारे में अगर कुछ कह सकें.
This is a very good question. I would say that जो हमारा conventional education system है, it's basically knowledge building.
Yeah, it is.
Or training of your mind basically. And skill is how to utilize that training, how to utilize that knowledge.
Yeah, you have to implement that practically.
Yes, this is the main point. और उसके अंदर पाकिस्तान में इसलिए नहीं होता क्योंकि मे बी समटाइम्स इट इज़ यूज्ड एज अ jargon or just as an advertisement by different institution. But I believe that University of Central Punjab में, since I have a diverse experience with many other places as well, so teachers as well, they are working on skill building, practicals are there, and especially we have Center for Professional Excellence. हमारे जो alumni हैं, people from corporate sectors, students who have graduated like 2-3 years ago, are in the beginning of their jobs, C-suite professionals, directors, even the CEOs, if they are stuck somewhere, if they find something difficult, और वो ऐसा सोच रहे हैं कि they wanted to do this and this thing, लेकिन वो हो नहीं रही, actualize नहीं हो रही, there is a gap in their team, वो नहीं कर पा रहे, तो इधर CP आती है और skill based learning को transform करते हैं हम in terms of trainings. Not very long trainings क्योंकि attention span by
obviously बहुत कम होता है आजकल की जनरेशन का, तो बहुत कम है.
or even the seniors as well. So we have very short training programs, plus हम skill based learning तो सिखाते हैं, जो already skilled हैं उन्हें further train करते हैं. And one more thing, the biggest skill nowadays is to learn how to unlearn the things and start from the beginning again.
You have to, like delete and alt the everything that you have learned so far.
Point.
Sir, my next question will be career transition. Like we see these things, people do transit themselves from one career to another. So how do you see it, and how, like it is helping them out with the...
Okay, this is again very relevant and very to the point question. The thing is, if you see the career trajectory of the successful CEOs of top 50 Fortune companies, you'll see that they have not worked in one firm, or they have not started one startup, or I would more precise it, that they have not, started their business in one professional field or in one line. They have always opted different diverse lines, and they have opted diverse regions for executing their ideas. So I mean, by this I mean that career transition is actually an indication of success. But how to achieve it? This is the main question.
That is the main question.
Yes. So the answer to that question is that for career transitions, you have to unlearn what you already have, and then you have to opt for the new skills.
Okay.
And at a moment when you are in your mid of your career, or when you are at the top of your career, I would say, or you have reached to a mature age, you cannot go for degree programs. You cannot go for like spend 4 years in learning something new, because the life nowadays is very fast, as I've already said.
Already it is moving rapidly.
Yes, and technology, times, business are changing rapidly.
Yes.
The landscape is totally new every 6 months. So things have to be short. And you can always opt for the relevant training programs. You can always opt for the relevant, skill workshop, and you can start doing what you want to do.
Okay, my next question will be, sir, you said certifications, and you need to, stay relevant with different learning processes and skills. So what I see online, आपको कुछ ना कुछ skill देखने को मिलता है. You have videos on YouTube, you have videos on different websites. Are they helpful for the students? Can they reach those websites and get that data? Is it like practically है उसमें कुछ, या ऐसे ही है कि वीडियो ऑन की क्लिक्स के लिए, क्लिक बिट्स के लिए?
I would say कि videos and online courses, they are good,
Okay.
but they are not everybody's,
Cup of tea.
cup of tea.
Yeah.
जो ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज हैं उसके लिए आपको एक प्रीएम्बल नॉलेज या
जी।
बेसिक प्रोफिशिएंसी होनी चाहिए.
ऐसे.
So I normally recommend to people, I normally recommend to professionals, या एटलीस्ट इतना टाइम होना चाहिए if you are a
जी, जी.
professional. A professional working from 9 to 5 or doing a remote job 8 hours a day, looking after his family for 4 hours a day. He has his own, health routines as well. So they don't have that much time.
Yeah.
So if they are coached by a local trainer, if they are coached by somebody, maybe a friend
Yeah.
who has already done it, and it is backed by an online certification, then I think it's a win-win combination.
Okay.
So, but there must be, few people who are very, very extra intelligent, or they have extra time. They could always go for self-learning, online learning. So it's never a bad idea. But
Yeah.
my formula is
Validification का होना
Yes.
ज़रूरी है. So, sir, industry is evolving way too fast. हम चेंज देखते रहते हैं हर 6 माह बाद, हर इवन लाइक अब तो देखने को मिलता है हर महीने के बाद द थिंग्स आर गेटिंग इवॉल्व्ड. सो इन चेंजेस के साथ खुद को अपडेट रखना क्या मुश्किल है, या व्हाट इज़ द प्रोसेस राइट देयर कि अनलर्न की आपने बात की, अनलर्न आप कह रहे हैं, बट इट इज़ क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट फॉर सर्टेन पीपल.
अच्छा, again I would say आप भी सोच रही होंगी कि I am bringing CP again and again.
No, you have to.
I am the head of CP, but being very honest, as I've discussed, कि for learning and learning, there comes a time जब आपकी constraint होते हैं. Maybe
जी.
somebody is having a time constraint, somebody is having, difficulty in learning again. So you can always seek help. You can
Yeah.
always seek coaching. You can
Okay.
always seek, support from institutions. And with support, with coaching, it's not difficult.
Yeah.
But without support, without coaching, I would say it can be difficult for many, but okay or doable for few.
So basically, you think that guideline is needed, right?
Guideline
there?
should be part of your learning, and it make your things easier actually.
Yeah, obviously. So, sir, you talk about like different things regarding the certification. My next question would be, we got to know there is a new trend which is international certification.
Yes.
Can you आप बता सकते हैं हमारी ऑडियंस को क्या चीज़ है और क्यों ज़रूरी है उनके करियर के लिए?
Acha, international certification, when I talk about international certification and what we are trying to implement in CP, inshallah, very soon, that whenever we'll be having training programs, coaching programs, or workshops,
Yeah.
we'll be resonating it with an international, certificate as well.
Okay,
And
so you will be giving them the international
yes,
certificate.
we in future will be going for CP's international accreditation through different bodies as well.
Okay.
Because again, my point is that validation of a process, endorsement of a process by an authority brings more value to what you are doing. It is
Okay.
as simple as that if you are making a very good coffee,
Yes.
or if you are making a very good, if your production house or your company, I would say, is making a very good pair of electronics,
Yeah.
but that electronics are certified, ISO certified, that electronics are, certified from different authorities, or your food product or your coffee is certified by the Food Development Authority or the food authorities.
It adds the value.
It adds the value. It brings, a kind of a satisfaction for the employer, for the
Yes.
business people, that yes, whatever he has done in a very rightly manner.
So you said so many things about like the validation. So I want to ask you, is there has to be a priority to currently CP, you talked about कि CP is working. तो क्या strategy है CP की अपने brand को build करने की? UCP को किस तरीके से they are marketing it, they are packaging it to the public?
Okay, first of all, let me tell you, very few simple things about CP. We are here to, UCP is already doing wonderful work in terms of degree programs and everything.
They are.
Faculties are great, teachers are great, research work is amazing, and, incubation center is working very well. We have products out there in the market. So things are going great. As far as CP is concerned, CP is all about, supporting the professionals,
Yes.
supporting the youngsters,
Yes.
supporting those who are owning businesses or running businesses to get successful.
Okay.
And now again, it's not a jargon to get successful. KG, within 6 months we'll make you successful, or within 2 months get the new job. No,
It's not a magic.
It's all about adding value to their, current knowledge,
Okay.
making them skillful, working on capacity building, working on team buildings, training them to become a better version of themselves. So CP is actually contributing to the market in corporate sector.
Yes.
CP is contributing to the business community.
Yes.
CP is also contributing in different sectors, which includes range of students. For instance, a CP collaborator or a CP training taker can be a student, young student.
Yeah.
Most of them are normally from middle tier of professionals to C-suite level, but CP is everywhere. So it's simple that CP is there to help you out to become better version of yourself.
Better version of yourself. So sir, you said better version. उसके लिए मैं कहना चाहूँगी ML learning, machine learning. It's like people are talking much about it, but mostly people don't know what it is and what it will do to the industry.
Okay, AI and machine learning
Yes.
is the new buzzword.
Yeah, it is.
You'll hear it everywhere. HR people, they are saying HR practices with AI.
Yes.
Media people, they are saying media practices with AI.
AI is quite accessible too now. It's accessible.
And if you talk about LLMs, that large language models, ChatGPT is there.
Yes.
Bing is there. There are many AI models, and even in your, in your work, in your education, everywhere,
जी.
AI is there. But basically, AI is just making automation
Yes.
of the rigorous work or of the work which is
Already been done.
already being or repeatedly being done by the people, so people can get free time to do something better.
Yes.
So machine learning is the new buzzword, and if I make it specific to the people of computer sciences or information technology, those who are working in this profession or field, they should in fact, because most of their jobs have been taken over by AI,
obviously.
and in near future many of other jobs will be. So they should be learning AI itself. They should be having a career transition.
Yes.
We have also a course for machine learning basics for those who are already CS equipped or proficient. They
Okay.
could always transit their career with the help of that course. So machine learning is the new pathway for them.
New transition to the world.
Yes, and those in other fields, they should be at least proficient and should be knowing that what and how AI is affecting their field.
Yes. They must know obviously कि market में एक चीज़ है, you must know कि इसका क्या फ़ायदा है, क्या नुकसान है.
Exactly.
So e-commerce का rise हमें देखता है कुछ ना कुछ देर के बाद बदलने को, हमें ये कुछ ना कुछ twist and turns देखने को मिलते रहते हैं market के अंदर. इससे related if you can talk about.
E-commerce, again, internet is a reality. It's
Yes.
been here since 90s.
Yes.
And it has transformed the world like anything. And
World has got digitalized.
Yes, and especially in the last few years, we have seen pandemic. There were
Yes.
lockdowns. So we have, the world has now recognized the importance of, internet and e-commerce as well.
Yes.
So it is here to stay. There are many
It's a big
platforms.
change.
Big change. Many platforms. Everyone, either you are selling services, you are selling kind of hardware. You have your own brand. You are a businessman, you are a student, you should be having basic knowledge of e-commerce, and you should be an expert in the e-commerce as well if you want to sell your services or sell your product. And guess what? That CP is also offering a training program on it.
Okay, CP is working everywhere.
Yes. We are working on all the possible venues where we can contribute and add value to the people in our society.
That is great. They are adding value to your life. So, sir, my next question will be, workplace pe we can see more diversity in a team. So how do you handle that as a head of CPE?
Diversity is power.
Yeah,
I
it is a
believe.
power.
Yes. We cannot have, if we talk about CPE is a one portion. If we talk about world,
Yes.
we cannot run this world with same or like-minded people. We cannot, run a good organization
Yes.
with, everybody with same thoughts. So diversity is something which should be always encouraged, and I
Yes.
always appreciate diversity. And diversity is something which brings contrast and flavor
Yeah, it
to the
brings
output.
inclusivity too.
Yes, yes.
Sir, my last question would be, हमारे स्टूडेंट्स यूसीपी के स्टूडेंट्स या हमारी जो व्यूअरशिप है, दे आर वाचिंग इट, अगर आप उनको कोई मैसेज दे सकें और बता सकें व्हाट इज़ द नेक्स्ट एजेंडा और मोटो ऑफ सीपीई.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would appreciate UCP TV for bringing me here today. But the message is again for the students that basically consists of two main things. One, in-class learning. Number two, out-of-class learning. So work very hard in your classroom and enjoy as much and learn outside the classroom as well. And as far as CPE is concerned, we are there to support you in your early days of your career by upskilling you. We are there to support you in middle tier of your career by making you more professional, by making you more convenient for your employers. And as a CEO, or if you are a businessman, we are there to train you and your team to become best versions of yourselves and to make your products the best in the market. So CPE is there. So feel free to reach us out.
और ये था हमारा आज का शो. मिलते हैं आपसे अगले हफ्ते एक न्यू एपिसोड में. उम्मीद करते हैं आज का एपिसोड आपको पसंद आया होगा. अल्लाह निगहबान.